Right, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's a great way to start. It is incredibly hot in Cape Town. So I have a towel, and today on a very hot and humid day, I randomly decided that I want to make a video. I don't know why, I just feel like I haven't spoken to you guys honestly and in a chilled out manner. Christmas is finally over, which is sad, but also, whew, it was hectic. Anyone else have a hectic one? So we're gonna try and get this show on the road, if my hair will allow me to. It is on the second day, but it looks like it's on the 19th day because of the sweat. I'm not a big makeup wearer at all, but I like to wear makeup now and again just to sort of feel a bit better about myself. So I'm going to be using my Christmas present from mom. Yay, there we go, got it. Dr. Hushka. It's the Revitalizing Day Cream. Get some moisture on. Can't even tell you. Oh, it's so good. After all of that Christmas food, my skin is like, please look after me. I'm almost running out of my Rimmel Match Perfection foundation. And then I've got this Garnier BB Cream Pure Active, and it's quite dark actually for my skin. Kind of a little overexcited about the summer. But I'm gonna mix the two together just to kind of give myself a slightly darker, more tanned face. So you can see I'm really not putting a lot on. Like that's literally all I'm going to be putting on my face today. Mix, 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 mix. And I'm literally just going to dab. That's all I'm doing. I just dab. Do, 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 do. Now is the blending part. It's also dabbing again. I just find that this makes the foundation blend in the best and stick for the longest, and it just looks the most natural. I don't know if I've just made myself look more sweaty. So I'm staying in my family house and I didn't actually bring any powder. So I'm going to be using the 17 Define and Conquer Contour Kit because I find the light powder just is like normal powder, you know, it works perfectly for me. I'm just gonna get rid of any of that excess sweat. I feel like most of my viewers in the Northern Hemisphere are not gonna have this problem. Okay, cool. So I've done a little bit of that, and that was just using a normal fluffy brush. So I feel like I haven't chatted. I've more just told you what I'm putting on my face. On that note, a little bit of MAC concealer just in my own skin color, which I think is an NC20. I've used this forever. And I'm just going over some of my little pimples. I must admit, I have found YouTube to be a little bit more stressful these days. I have been doing it for so long, and as a result, all the cool stuff that I always wanted to do I've kind of done, and now I'm getting to that stage where I'm kind of having to figure out what I want to do next, what new stuff I want to do, and it's really, really hard for me to decide. I lie in bed at night just thinking about it, so I really, really, really enjoy YouTube. But it's just been a little bit demotivating with the whole, you know, views going down and things like that, and I know everyone's channels are suffering, but I think maybe everyone feels this way, but I just feel like mine is suffering the worst. I'm now just applying a little bit of cream eyeshadow as a kind of eyeshadow primer in a way. And this is from Mina. Focus! But that being said, you know, the views going down and stuff, it's always just like a relative thing, because I mean, if I think about, you know, how many views I do get, I shouldn't be comparing myself the whole time. I think that's the main problem. It's like, oh yeah, my views have gone down, but look at these people, their views have gone down, but they've still got so many views. And that's what we all do, isn't it? Like, we all just compare. And I'm finding this brush a little bit not what I expected. I kind of found it in the bathroom. I think it's my mom's, so I can't even tell you what it is, but it's just not doing its thing. So I'm just gonna actually go with my little finger and just dab, dab, dab. Naked palette, of course. This is basically what I use every single day. Popcorn! You can hear my dog outside, he's so cute. So I'm just going to literally cover my lid with Foxy. I'm feeling foxy today. Not really. Actually woke up at about 10 o'clock this morning. It was lovely. I brought Popcorn into bed with me because he's only allowed to sleep with us in the morning. So we don't want him to get too dependent. It takes him a bit of time to relax, but then eventually he does, and it's just like the best thing in the world. So yeah, very relaxed, hardly anything. And now I'm just gonna grab my Real Techniques Duo Fiber Eye Brush, which I love to use in the creases of my eye to create that shadow. And I'm not gonna go wild. I think I'm just gonna go with Suspect. Goodness me, my eyebrows need a plug. It's unreal how fast they grow. It's so frustrating. It's like, really get excited when they're done, you know, you're like, yeah, my eyes are great, and then a second later they are just like bloody bushes again. When I started talking openly about topics that most people don't speak about, like depression and losing your virginity and whatever. It was like quite a new thing to hit YouTube. It was kind of like a, oh wow, she's talking about that, cool, let's watch. And now, like, it's become really common, which isn't a bad thing at all. I think it's great that everybody wants to talk about their sexuality and, you know, their mental illnesses, and they're just making it all less of a taboo. It's amazing. It's really, really cool. But when I was doing it, there weren't that many people doing it, and as a result, people would click on my videos. And now there's so much choice out there, I feel less compelled or less sort of like motivated to talk about these things because everybody else has done it like really well. I don't know, I'm not trying to be spoiled here or anything like that. I just feel like I've done a lot of it. My eyebrows are looking weird. That doesn't mean that I don't still feel extremely passionate about helping other people and giving advice and stuff like that. Like that is who I am, and I think like whatever videos I end up doing, I will probably, you know, always have like a bit of an advice touch to them. I just think that like there needs to be an exciting new angle. Now I need to do my eyelashes. These are the two things I've been using over the holidays. Dior Maximizer 3D Primer and then They're Real by Benefit. Everyone asks, what's next for you? What are you gonna do? As if they really already know that I'm like struggling a little. You know, I usually hear from them that I should do, or I should open up about this one side of me, which I don't know, maybe people do kind of know because I'm sure through my Instagram and stuff you do see that I'm quite active and quite out there. Quite out there. Yeah, yes, I'm quite out there. But I do a lot of outdoor activities and I'm quite keen on health and stuff like that. So health and fitness, but I don't know because I just feel like there's so many amazing health and fitness people. It's just like ridiculous, you know, what am I gonna be doing? Like just the same shit? But I don't know, like maybe there could be a different side to it. Maybe I could show you how I do it like realistically, because a lot of the stuff that you see online with health and fitness is like incredibly unrealistic. It's not real, you're just looking at it and you're like, I can never be like that, it sucks. And I would hate to create more of that. But I'm super passionate about exercise and being healthy and like how much that helps you as a person to be happy, basically. Right, so where am I now? Like I'm really finding this difficult to do. I don't know how people do these things. Where is my define and conquer thing gone? Where are you? 17? It's in my hand. I'm just gonna use the Duo Fiber Brush from Real Techniques, which is incredibly dirty. Do not hate me, please. Contour! And it kind of in an L shape. Or a C. That's kind of what it is. It's like just a bit and then a little bit towards the top here. Don't know. This is what they say you should do on YouTube, so I'm copying that. Wouldn't do the full contour today because, as you can see, I'm not like in that mood. I'm going to stamp my cheeks with the 17 Stamp Blusher. So much fun. It does look pretty ridiculous when I do it initially, but just wait. Okay, blend with my buffing brush from Real Techniques so that it looks kind of normal. And I'm going to be using my very old and very disheveled Light Infusion by Catrice. It's like a highlighter. It is a highlighter. It's not like one, it is one. Go from the corner of my eye to the top of my ear. And I just draw a line kind of thing. And on the other side. And it's just like a basic line, and I'm gonna just blend it in myself after that. And anything that I have left over, I just like to put on top of my nose, give it that shine. And if I'm feeling a little bit tired or worse for wear, there's a nice little trick that I like to do, which is just putting a tiny little bit of highlighter on the tip of your finger and just dabbing it in the inside of your eye. I just realized that this video is going to be so long and I just don't know if people are prepared. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little bit of spray. Final Fix spray from MAC. I don't know if I'm looking a whole lot better, to be honest, but I'm feeling a bit better. So that's good. I mean, that's the most important, isn't it? Okay, so I'm just using the Color Rush Rimmel. I don't know what color this is. I'm so sorry. It's just faded. And I'm going to be using a lipstick application brush, I suppose. Lipstick brush from Real Techniques, just because my lips are so bloody small and it's just so hard for me to put lipstick on. It's like the most impossible thing, so thank goodness for this brush. Sometimes I like to just go over the arch slightly, thickens my lips slightly, makes them look a bit bigger. So I got no lips. Okay, so I'm pretty much done. I'm just going to be tying my hair up today because, as you all know, it is just not cooperating with this heat. And a good old up style never hurt nobody. So that is pretty much me. I'm holding up my light here so you can kind of see what I've done to my face. I'm feeling a whole lot better than I did earlier, I must admit. Just a little bit of makeup can do wonders on a day like this. I'm super excited actually, now that I've just made this video, to edit it and put it up and get excited about YouTube again. I would love to hear from you in a comment below what you guys think I should do next year, just out of interest. It would be really interesting to find out what you think. But I'll be seeing you very soon, as always. Bye!